Okay, we're getting up here pretty close to where Crooked River joins into the South Fork. And although it looks like probably early this morning, right around daylight, they stopped the discharge upriver where they were putting in all of this turbid water that's come out of that flood area. But you can see the mixing zone here still, even though I don't think they're discharging now. I think they stopped right at daylight. It's still coming down Crooked River now. We're about 2 hours after daylight here, so this even at this point, it's still putting a lot of turbidity into the river. You can see here, let me get to where the sun's not shining on it. This is Crooked River coming in here across the river, and you can see that the turbidity is still obviously coming down Crooked River here and discharging out into the South Fork. So it's like about 14 to 16 hours now we've had a really steady contamination coming from the fish project where they did a rehabilitation over 2 miles of Crooked River. And we're going to look and check and see if there's been any permits issued. There needs to be an NPDES permit for them to legally discharge like this. And even with an NPDES permit, it looks to me like the volume of turbidity that they were pumping over the time period that they were pumping is way in excess of what would be allowed. You can only be 25 NTUs above ambient, and obviously up at the source where this was coming out, we're 1.5 miles below the project where we're standing right here, and you can see the amount of turbidity that's there. Obviously up at the source it's over 25 NTUs. More things that just amaze me the more I look into projects that go on up here. Amazing what some factions can get away with. If it was miners doing something like this, they'd be cited and drug into court. Yet we have the Nez Perce tribe and their project here that's tax dollars hardly at work. They get away with this 100%. This is all good old boys stuff, and it's okay. Go ahead and destroy all this fish habitat down the river. That's fine, but we've got a brand new fish habitat 2 miles up the creek here. It all accounts for it.